Hi Mel, I have 3 different sized plushies, and this is a tutorial on how to wrap them. I'll send you the link for this. I'm just using this wrapping paper as an example because whatever one you decided to pick is obviously the one you're gonna go with. So I'm gonna start with this one. It's like a medium sized. So I'm gonna start with rolling this out and then getting it to a length that you like, which I'd say is probably like right here. I'll show you how big the cut is, and I'll show you how much for a medium size, a small size, and a bigger size. And then make sure you cut it. I have very good scissors. Okay, I'd say that's about how much you want in width, and then full thing. And then you're going to take your plushie and just set it right there in the middle and thingy right here, because you're going to take it and do this with it, and then okay, hold up. This wrapping paper is not easy to work with. I'm just going to use another plush to hold it down while I demonstrate it. So you're going to take this flap at the end and make sure there's enough room for you to fold it over. But hello, Elsa. So it should look like that at the end. Okay? And then where did my tape go? Way over here. Obviously you're going to tape it shut. Make sure it's tight, but not too tight that it will rip. Like I said, this isn't my first time doing something like this, so it's gonna get easier over the time that you do it. But like, it's also a trickery move to make them think it's something else when it's a plush. And then you're going to take the tip of that triangle and you're going to fold it over and try to make it look as nice as possible. Or you could wait till the very end to do that because it would be easier. And then again, you're going to do that with the same thing on this side, and then I would take like a Sharpie, a pen, or a marker, or a pencil or something, and like cut it down the middle. So for instance, I'm just gonna I'm not gonna mark it, I'm just gonna cut because I don't have a pencil on me, but I'll show you. Okay, I cut that much off, and I'm leaving this. Okay, well that fell out. I can fix this. This is what it should look like right now. Let me just put this back in here real quick. And then you're going to take this one and like bring it like that. Bring it like that. And then you should have another flap where you can just pull right up. And you should have 3 triangles in all. Make sure you pull it tight, but not tight enough to where it rips. Just like tight enough to where it forms a triangle. And then you're gonna tape it, which I'm going to do the taping off camera. Okay, I'm done with the taping. It should look like that when you're done. And then it's your decision if you want to, but you can take the triangles and you can fold them up and tape them there, if you please. That's up to you. Like to make it look nicer in case you were planning on putting a bow or anything. Elsa, move please. In case you were planning on, I was called that, so I'll just edit it out. But Like I said, your decision. If you want to make it look nicer, do that. It will look like that if you have a medium one, and then this is what the front will look like. But if you don't want that and you want her to be confused or puzzled, just make sure you tape the corners down to where she can't look into it, and it'll just look like that, which I do this with my siblings all the time. But that is the medium one. I'll do the next two.